I can't believe they're breaking up. Drop a like to this video if you're a fan of Cari Roblox. Hey there everyone, what's up and welcome back to another video on Roblox Insider. In one of her gameplay videos that she occasionally uploads, Cari Roblox decided to take her viewers along while playing what she thought would be a fun and casual game on Bloxburg. Little did she know that the game was going to turn out to be a serious confrontation between her and her boyfriend. Stay tuned to know how it all went down. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, let's begin. Cari was casually walking around outside her Bloxburg house when she decided to check who was on the server at the moment, and to her surprise, her boyfriend Dylan the Hyper was also playing the game right then. She thought it would be a great idea to check up on him and have a fun little interaction to spice up the video a bit. Unaware of the fact that Dylan's house was right around the corner of her house, she drove off in her fancy car to find her boyfriend. This, however, was not the only realization Cari had upon reaching Dylan's house, as she also noticed that there seemed to be a party cooking up at his house with fancy decorations lighting up the entire place. She walked up to the house to know what the entire decor was about and why she'd been so uninformed about such an event. As Dylan received the door, Cari, without beating around the bush, asked her boyfriend straight up what the decoration was about, to which he replied saying that there was indeed a party, an all-boys Roblox gaming party at his place. As you may have imagined, Dylan's response immediately raised some red flags for Cari, as her boyfriend was holding a party she didn't even know about, let alone being invited to it. She shamelessly asked if she could join them as well, to which Dylan replied with a very clear refusal and shut the door before she could say a few extra words. A lot had been said and seen for Cari to just ignore the whole incident and move on with her game, so she worked up a sneaky little plan to clear her concerns. Having changed the gender, username, and clothes of her character, Cari turned up to Dylan's house once again pretending to be a boy, as that seemed to be a clear eligibility requirement for the party. Dylan opened the door yet again, and after having an awkward conversation for a few seconds, Cari's male character was, to her pleasant surprise, welcomed inside. As she walked into the living room, she realized that a handful of people had already arrived. In hopes of blending in with the guys, she had some small talk in a way she imagined boys would converse with one another, which was truly hilarious to watch. After several minutes of discussion and a change of setting to Dylan's backyard, just when Cari had started to think there was nothing to be suspicious about, the conversation started taking an unexpected turn. One of the boys started asking inappropriate questions revolving around girls, and while the other guys followed along with equally inappropriate and disrespectful replies, Dylan's answers were particularly awkward and bewildering. He would either reply with 3 dots or completely change the topic. The boys proceeded to ask Dylan about his relationship with Cari and how things were working out between the two, in response to which Dylan gave ambiguous replies. While Cari was desperately trying to maintain her calm, the boys were eager to get the truth out of their friend and help him get out of an unhappy relationship. Just when us audience members were dragged to the edge of our seats expecting to see a relationship go down, there was a knock on Cari's actual bedroom door, and it was none other than Dylan himself, proclaiming with excitement that it was all just a prank. Based on my meager analysis of how the entire situation went down, and a few other noticeable factors, I am inclined to believe that it was all staged. The fact that Dylan responded and ignored his friend's questions regarding Cari so patently, and yet she was unable to comprehend the entire scheme, is a little hard to believe. In addition, Dylan casually allowed a random character he had never met to enter his party just because he was a guy, and made everything seem all the more staged. What are your thoughts on the entire showdown? Do you think it was real? If so, convince me. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content, as we will be soon seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.